ang hirap ng buhay na pinagdaanan ko, ayaw kong madaanan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Kaya I hope na ang ating bansa umunlad, magkaisa tayo, ipagdasal natin ang ating mga leader dahil walang imposible sa Panginoon pag tayo ay nagdarasal. Nung ako ay naupong senador, hindi ko po talaga kinompromise yung posisyon ko kasi yung commitment ko sa taong bayan, manatiling commitment ko sa kanila habang ako'y pinagkakatiwalaan at nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno.
Masakit lang isipin, Mr. President, na ang programa na para sa mga mahihirap, tapos may mga tao na kumokontra. Kasi pagka maganda yung ginagawa para sa mga mahirap, dahil kalaban ka, kukontrahin ka. Nakakabuti naman sa taong bayan. Pagkakalaban ka, ganun. Kaya walang progreso, walang kaunlaran ang bansa natin dahil after ng administration ng isang leader, pag mapalitan siya, hindi ipagpatuloy yung programa niya na maganda para sa taong bayan. Pagkatapos naman ng isa, yung magandang programa niya, mahinto na naman, ibang programa na naman. Bakit hindi natin suportahan? Kahit na ba, ang isang politiko, ang puso para talaga sa taong bayan o tumulong, kung maganda yung programa, dapat suportahan na lang. Ang problema, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda. Lahat ba yung mga programa ng mga nakaraang leaders ay hindi maganda? Pagdating sa mga mahirap, nasasaktan ako pagka binabatikos yung mga programa para sa kanila. Diyan ako galing sa pagiging mahirap. Yung walang makain sa isang araw. Naranasan ko yun. Kaya ako, anumang narating ko, anumang pera, anong halaga ang nakamtan ko sa buhay, hindi mahalaga para sa akin yan. Ang importante, makatulong ako sa taong bayan, makatulong ako sa kapwa ko. We came to this world naked, and we will depart alone and naked. Wala tayong madalala. Iiwanan natin lahat yan. Ipaglalaban ko ang karapatan ng mga mahirap na tao.
Atin itong bansa, gusto ko po na tayong lahat nagtutulungan para umunlad ang ating bansa, para umasinso ang bawat Pilipino. Mga kababayan ko, mga nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno, magkaisa tayo. Isipin natin na ang mga kababayan natin nagugutom, nahihirapan. Yung iba, walang sariling tahanan, natutulog sa kalye lamang. Tayo, lahat ay pari-parihong tao, may puso na nararamdaman. Naway, bawat isa sa atin, lahat tayo, accountable tayo pagharap natin sa Panginoon. Lagi kong sinasabi, kahit ano pa kayaman mo, kahit ikaw pa pinakasikat sa buong mundo, pag namatay tayo, wala tayong madadala kahit piso. Ang Manny Pacquiao, walang karapatan magibang kahit kanino. Dahil galing po ako sa hirap. Therefore, ang aking gagawin, tutulungan yung mga kasama kong naiiwan doon sa laylayan. Tutulungan sila. Ang dasal ko palagi sa kanila na umasinso din sila sa buhay at makaahon din guminhawa sa buhay. Kaya tayong lahat, mga kababayan ko, sama-sama tayo, magkaisa tayo para sa pag-unlad ng ating bansa, tayong lahat magtutulungan.
Palma. Oh, man. That's unfair, eh? Palma, 7 points in the game. To Del Fuentes. Oh, wow. Sarangani makes the shot and knocks it down. Maloria is open. 3-point. Oh, my goodness!
Face a jumper by Robin Celis.
Natalliano has time.
Now it gets Martin Rosso. Turnaround jumper. Oh my goodness.
Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, and we are back in the city of Biñan at the Alonte Sports Arena. We have a big game tonight as the home team, Biñan Tatakjel, looks to continue its winning streak dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Carlo Escalambre, J. Mark Palyari, and Rev Diputado trying to go for an upset tonight. Sarangani Gripper, kagagaling na sa panalo yan, and they want to continue their winning run as well para naman kay J-Mar Himpayan, who is coming off one of his most efficient performances of his tenure here in Biñan. He will look to lead the way as Biñan shoots for another victory at home. Magandang gabi mga kaliga, sa Dove Tupas kasama si Christian Wanzon. And Christian, alam natin itong Biñan, no, maganda yung pinapakita ngayon. No? After a tough start to the season, things are finally looking up for them.
And that's because habang tumatagal yung season, gumaganda yung chemistry nila eh. And I thought a big addition to this Biñan team is Christian Fajarito. I think that's been the most, glaring part of their team. Pero yung pag-angat din ng laro ni Pamboy Raimundo that really started in the latter part of the last season. He's been steady the whole season. I think they will be just fine. It's just a matter of taking care of business tulad ng laro ngayong gabi.
Oo, mapapanood yung MPBL on our social media channels, Facebook and on YouTube. So magandang gabi dyan sa mga team live stream natin and of course on Solar Sports Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays 6 p.m. onwards. And of course, we have another member of the panel right here in Biñan. Lyra Punsalan, kamusta ang dalawang kupunan natin going into this matchup?
Self and Christian Biñan Tatakjel is coming into the court tonight very enthusiastically, of course, carrying that hometown pride of home court advantage. Para kay Coach Eric Gonzalez, killer mindset talaga ang dala-dala niya at talagang kinondisyon daw niya ang mga players niya na huwag magpetiks at ibigay ang best nila lalo na't nasa Biñan sila. Sarangani, on the other hand, is on very high spirits too after claiming their first win of the season from Val City Magic. Ang biro nga ni Coach J, team building lang daw pala ang sikreto sa pagkapanalo, kaya kung pwede lang weekly gagawin nila. Kit Jimenez and Carlos Calambre is joining them also today. Kaya naman we can really expect good energies from both teams. Back to you, gentlemen.
Matinding budget funding yun.
Oo.
Kung gagawin lang weekly yung... gusto ng mga player yun, ha? Team building.
Gusto ko rin yun para sa panel. Team building.
Gusto ko rin yan.
Gusto
ko rin yan.
Okay.
Game.
Next time, gawin natin yan.
Interesting yun, ha?
Sarangani, fresh off their team building. Winning the last game.
Oo.
It was,
Nag-team building kaya sila bago to.
Yan ang
natin.
tanong. Yan ang tanong. But it worked wonders para sa kanila kasi nakapag-bonding nga sila. Itong Sarangani Gripper and of course Master JK. You know he was not going to be winless for long because alam naman natin yung kapasidad nitong team niya. And it was a gutsy win on the road. They beat Val City sa home court ng Valenzuela.
Tama ka dyan, no? And in this game, it was a 9-point win. 4 players finished in double figures. It spoiled the performance of a 29-point performance ni John Formento, the guard of Valenzuela. You look at the numbers right here. Ito, dikit to eh. First half, lamang ng isang Sarangani. That third quarter spelled the difference. Maybe their highest scoring quarter, 33 points, led by Rev Diputado who had 12. Si King Destacamento Malyari also have 12 combined, so that's 24 points in 3 players of the 33. Really the separator kung ba't nanalo sila nung larong yun.
No, Biñan on the other hand went up against a winless Bulacan team and took care of business as well against Bulacan 86-48 and it was an opportunity also to field a few players that have already seen action this season including Poy Actob, Jonah Jacob as well. So parang good vibes all around for Biñan after a sort of tumultuous start to the season.
Good vibes indeed. You look at the score, halos doble ng score nitong Bulacan. Not a single player played over 20 minutes. 4 players in double figures. Second quarter, 31-point quarter, led by Popoy Actob and Christian Fajarito. All of his 8 points in the second quarter. Actob, 7 of his 11 in that quarter. Basta a complete collective effort para sa larong yun, that blowout win against the winless Bulacan Kuyas.
So Biñan gunning for a 4th straight win tonight against Sarangani. Let's go to Richard Campos for the starting lineups.
Ready for tonight's main game here at Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan, Laguna. Sarangani and your Biñan Tatakjel for the 2025 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7. Let's make way for the starting lineups first for Sarangani Gripper. Point guard number 5, J-Mark Manny Malyari. Also at guard number 12, Martin Gozum. Forward number 16, RB Bringas. The other forward number 24, Junji Halyari. Center number 52, Lars Sunga. The head coach is John Calios, assisted by Joshua Inocentes, Jock Labrador, Jeff Cleopas, John Covarrubias, and Lawrence Lopez, the team manager, architect Andrew Bellarmino. And now, Biñan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle Tire GameX. Point guard number 77, JJ Pido. Power forward number 29 from Kapinpin Street, Mike Maestre. The other forward number 7, Joseph Peña-Redondo. Playing center number 4, Kristan Big Boy Hernandez. And at guard number 26, your very own from Barangay Canlalay, Ronnie Alonte. The head coach is Boyet Fernandez. His assistants are Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel Eliazar Gabototan, and J.R. Manansala. LGU partner Honorable Vice Mayor Jel Alonte with Ruben Tan and Monching Talisayon, team owner Sajid Anyo Nuevo. Reference for the small gamer crew team.
Starting 5 is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Sarangani has J. Mark Malyari, Martin Cozum, Lars Sunga, Junji Halyare, and RV Bringas. Biñan naman will start with JJ Pido, Ronnie Alonte, Krista Big Boy Hernandez, Mike Maestre, and Joseph Peña-Redondo. So, Biñan looking for a 4th straight win. JJ Pido nakakuha ng bola off that jump ball. Sarangani,
Starts off with a zone.
a big boy. Pido, quick swing to Peña-Redondo for 3. That is nothing but net.
And that ball was just like a ping pong from left to right until it found the open man for Peña-Redondo to open up the game with a 3.
Halyare. Bringas, fires. Too strong, good box out.
Sa kabila naman, dalawang pasa lang. Si Bringas, tinira kagad. Ito, nakastop kagad itong Biñan.
Ang maganda dito sa Biñan, no? It was a, kung titingnan mo, mabigat din talaga yung schedule nila to start the season with
Puro mga
Abra.
Yun, contender yun eh.
Oo, Abra agad eh. Halyare with the off-balance shot. They're on the board, Sarangani. But that was a big win against Pangasinan.
Yes. Here, that happened here, I remember.
Considering na, kung saan ang Pangasinan na nun, where they are in the standings as Ronnie Alonte knocks down the open 3.
Obviously a fan favorite, especially here at home.
Juggling his celebrity and acting career with his basketball career.
Something you're very much familiar with.
Yeah.
You can relate to. Based sa mga kwento mo sa akin, mga Bacolod, reunion ka na lang. Ito,
Grabe.
agaw. Sarangani.
Malyari, down low to Gozom for 2. Ganyan, maraming taga Bacolod dito at maraming taga Bacolod na nanonood. Baka sabihin nila, nang blowout ako dun sa Bacolod.
Hindi naman galing sa'yo eh. Naikwento sa akin ng iba, pero nanggaling din sa'yo.
Maestre.
Kumakalat na yung kwento.
Good shot galing kay Maestre.
Ang mabigat dun sa kwentong yun, nag-umpisa sa yung origin ng kwento ito nangyari. Huwag mo sasabihin
Atin
lang. Yun eh.
Oh, big boy. Biñan off and running here in the first quarter.
Ganda ng pace ng laro nila, no?
10-4 is the count. This is the extreme fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X-Pop. Personal karaoke. Speaker every day karaoke. Big boy Hernandez with a finish. Timeout. Sarangani.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas. 50 tayo, 50 si Emmy,
Hati mo si Manny.
Back inside the Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan in Laguna. Sa Delv Tupas kasama si Christian Wanzon and Lyra Punsalan. And get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Wala tuloy akong dalang pasalubong sa'yo. Galing Bacolod.
Hindi ko nga alam eh, bakit wala. Yun yung unang billing ko sa iyo eh. Malyari on the ball screen. Nice drop-off.
Ganda na pasa ni Malyari. I think this Sarangani team, I don't think they have a lot of problems with scoring. I think it's
Defense.
Defense ang kanilang concern lagi. Because they do have some talented scorers there. They have some firepower in that squad. And this is Big Boy Hernandez. Talk about his improvement, Christian. Ibang-iba na yung Big Boy Hernandez. Nakita natin nung previous season. Started with Mindoro, went to Bulacan, and now here with a big team in Biñan.
Well, you look at Big Boy Hernandez compared to other big men, as you see, Pino runs the break. Ang ganda ng depensa ng Sarangani. You could say he's not the most talented big guy in the league. Maybe not in the top 20. We have 30 teams as a 3 by Biñan. Pero ang maganda sa kanya, no, following his career, and coaches always say, hindi man napupunan lagi ng sipag yung lack of talent mo eh. And to me, that's what happened to him. Yung sipag niya, dinala siya kung saan siya ngayon. Therefore, yung talent niya, hinabol na rin nung sipag niya.
Oh, look at...
Ang laki ng in-improve niya. Not to mention, matapang din siya naman na laro.
Oo. Last year, naalala ko yung ano nila eh, yung jewel nila ni Mark Pingris. We called that game in Parañaque. He
Yes.
was just signed up by Parañaque.
I remember, Danica was even there.
Yes, 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Tatlo na to from Joseph Peña Redondo. And I think that was, now look at Pingris, you know, coaching Big Boy. Doon niya nakuha yung respeto ni Ping eh.
Right.
And now I think that helped him earn a move here to Biñan.
And sometimes it takes a game or two. No, it doesn't have to be 10 games. Maybe tumatak. We don't know the story, no, but maybe tumatak yung game na yung kay Ping, and Ping being influential in this team, maybe had a say, magandang kunin si ganito. Who knows?
Yeah. And Kit Jimenez is in the game.
Pang-apat ba?
No.
Hindi.
3 and 4 for Peña Redondo. Naalala natin si Kit, last time we covered him, he got injured.
Right.
Christian dun sa Inares. Big Boy inside. Blocked by Jimenez. He'll try again. Blocked by Jimenez again.
2 blocks in 1 play for Kit
It's a foul on JJ Pido.
on a center by a point guard.
This is the assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Nice drop off right there, Malyari to Sunga, but a poor job defensively. At 3 on the ball was Biñan. Ako, impressed din ako sa laro nito. Sa totoo lang, itong si Sunga, walang kaarte-arte rin sa laro. Eh,
Yeah.
Puts his head down, madiin kumilos.
Stand out from Arellano University, Lars Sunga.
You see the number speaks for itself. 11 points, almost 8 boards. Yung free throws niya, kailangan ma-improve niya lang yan. Medyo mababa na porsyento yan.
Among the players that that has found a home in the MPBL, no? Itong mga tulad ni Lars Sunga, it's alam naman natin that the next level, the PBA is such a difficult league to break through.
Right.
And establish your career, but always dito naman ng MPBL that they are given an opportunity to shine. We would like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Alonte, no,
What a rebound.
No good. Maestre sa ilalim, finally.
Yan ang maganda dito sa koponan ng Biñan eh. They really have a lot of not only athletic but mga lengthy forwards.
Yeah.
No, syempre athletic. sila Flight 88 na yan eh.
Kaya nga.
Diba? And then, Popoy Aktob. No? Even si Carlo Lastimosa.
Yeah, to some extent.
Yeah.
Yun yung profile niya. Lalo na nung, probably 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, but even at this point, that's what I mean. Diba? Yung 5-6 years ago, hindi lalalayo yung kanyang athleticism now. And obviously, etong si
Waray.
athletic din na mahaba.
Escalambre. Richard Velches is in the game. So Velches, Jimenez, Diputado, Escalambre, and Destacamento ang 5 para dito sa Sarangani. Ballesteros, Lastimosa, Himpayan, Roca Curva. Ang 5 naman para dito sa Biñan. Sarangani down by 12.
Libre.
Jimenez for 3. Yes, Kit Jimenez. Returning to action, Kit Jimenez.
Poor communication that time, transition-wise. On the cross match, babalik sa corner. Si Lastimosa, babawiin, wala.
Ballesteros, the offensive rebound. Pamboy now with Carlo. Back to Pamboy. Down the middle, and he buries the 3. Pamboy Raimundo. What a start here for Biñan. 23 points already. And
5 doon galing sa 3 points.
Yeah, we still have more than 3 minutes to go here. The quarter.
So that's 15 of the 23. Coming from the great Biñan para sa Biñan.
Diputado finds Elches. Jumper won't go. Rebound, Waray. Pamboy surveying the floor. Always has his head up. Pamboy Raimundo. They go to Roca Curva. Himpayan sa ilalim. Block by Destacamento. Destacamento hauls down the rebound. Bigay kay Escalambre. Diputado. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Rev to Carlo. Escalambre nails the 3.
Ganda ng basa ni Diputado noon. Hindi na binasa. Hindi na pinilit yung post screen. Top scoring in the last game, expecting yung double team. Pero ito, Roca Curva taking flight, 2+1. Pero si Diputado on the other end, hindi na pinilit yung post screen, nahanap yung libre. Binawi naman ni Roca Curva dito.
Hindi pa to full Flight 88 experience.
Oo. Ito yung sinasabi ko, because he top scored in the last game, that's what you have to expect. Scouting report, especially sa ball screen, the hard show, maybe the double team. He gives up the basketball and finds the open man.
A very capable shooter as well in Carlo Escalambre, whose career we also followed dito sa MPBL. That's also, you gotta be happy for Carlo because he's come back from injury.
Last season,
no? ACL yan bago magsimula ang season. Diputado, Escalambre has to fire. Himpayan pulls down the rebound. Raimundo. Jimenez with a steal. Quickly to Escalambre.
titira. Sayang.
Bigay muna kay Kit. And ball poked away. It will stay with Sarangani.
I thought he was going to take the shot. He just made one a couple plays ago.
John Calios, Master JK, also one of the pillars of the women's MPBL.
Tama.
That is turning pro. Congratulations sa kanilang very successful season. Ballesteros is fouled by Diputado.
In the backcourt.
Only the second team foul for Sarangani. Coach Boyan Fernandez. Rinig na rinig ang boses ni Master JK. This officiating crew of Alan Manzano, Jer Francisco, and Maynard Centeno.
Well, he should be charged here with at least a delay of
Yeah.
the game.
Warning on Sarangani
There you
Group
go.
head coach John Galios for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Yun nga, may warning nga.
But he might have a point, though. But reading his lips, hearing some of the things he said, meron siyang gustong i-address sa official sa dead ball. Eh, basically, medyo na-snub siya. I think that's what he's trying to point out.
10 of 20 ang Biñan, 5 of 13 ang Sarangani.
Di ba? Ikaw lang, hindi ka namin batiin. Pagdating mo rito, nagagalit ka na sa amin eh.
Oo nga. Ikaw, mas lalo ka na. Lado ka eh.
No.
26 to 14.
I'm a nice guy, according to my kids.
Yes. According to your kids. Destacamento to Velches. Here's Caliano. Charles looking for a way through. Oh, beautiful sidestep. No good on the finish. Impayan. Back to Carlo. Carlo fires a three. It's good. And Biñan. They are hot.
Pang-anim na yan.
6 na 3.
And shooting above 50% too.
And most of the shots, though, have been uncontested. Jimenez, that's a difficult one. And a move that he has practiced over and over again. Kit Jimenez in his return to the Sarangani lineup. Medyo nahihirapan itong Sarangani as
Wala pa si Biñan.
Biñan has erected a 29 to 14 lead at the end of the first period.
Lenny Pacquiao, 50 tayo. Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Lenny Pacquiao. Para sa 100%'ong Pinas, 50 ka.
50 tayo! 50 si Emmy! Hati mo, si Manny!
Babalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito sa Alonte Sports Arena in Biñan. Joseph Peñaredondo has found the stroke tonight. 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting from beyond the arc. 5.5 minutes of play in that first period. We'll see Joseph Peñaredondo just sa mga players talaga ng Biñan. No? Sa napakarami nilang players na
Talented, if I may.
Yeah, only a matter of time that, you know, when he gets his confidence, you know that he is going to create something para sa kanila.
Ako, pakiramdam ko sa kanya, nanlaki yung mata niya, nakita niya nag-start ng zone eh. And in the zone, you just gotta find the gap, especially against a 2-1-2. Eh, yun yung naging nagbuo ng kumpiyansa niya. He just spotting up, catching, and shooting.
6 of 12 from beyond the arc ang Biñan in that first period. That's a miss from point-blank range for Caliano. Ruka Curva. Ooh! It's a tough hit galing from Carlo Escalambre, but nakita mo yung lakas ng katawan ni Flight 88?
Mas natakot ka pa eh, pero hindi natinag itong si Roca Curva. At hindi payat yung bumangga sa kanya.
It's a wide body right there.
This should be considered an unsport.
Yeah, it has been upgraded, but look at Ruka Curva.
Never should you judge the result of the foul, no? Kasi kung bumagsak ng hindi maganda yan si Roca Curva, sigurado i-review yan eh. Pero dahil nakatayo siya, he was able to brace himself. Eh ito, maganda in-upgrade.
Well, I think he expected the contact right here. And medyo kinontrol niya rin eh. Yung kanyang... and what's good about that is that hindi pa siya masyadong naka-take off.
Right. So,
Parang nasa pababa.
kumbaga, there was no cutting of the legs
Yeah.
sa ilalim.
And Curva in and out on the first free throw, 29-14.
Pero ako curious ako eh. I'm sure alam ng mga kakampi niya to, no? Between him and Aktub. Sino kaya talaga yung,
Aktub yan.
no?
Yung
Yung mga, di pati mga iba-ibang klaseng
dunk. Oh, Aktub
Aktub.
yan. Master yan si Poy Poy. Lastimosa all day to shoot. Short.
Pinasinta pa. Medyo short lang, no? And he was wide open.
30-14 is the count. Sarangani down by 16. Biñan in a good flow tonight. Kit Jimenez goes to Gozum against Lastimosa. Gozum short. Inside Martin Gozum against 3 Biñan players there, scoring 16-30.
Strong move. Good call by Coach JK right there. Attacking the post. Advantage si Gozum kay Lastimosa.
Out of control, flight 88. Turnover. Gozum. They go to destacamento. Mabilis yung ikot ng bola dito ng Sarangani. Now Caliano has it. Well chess. Gozum fakes the pass. Fires the 3. Good.
Eh, iba talaga pag nagsisimula yung basket mo tulad ng possession prior sa ilalim. Yung pangalawa, yung mga susunod na baskets mo from the outside, you feel much more confident and he knocks it down.
Roca Curva.
Short.
Jimenez grabs the board.
Good pass.
Velches, derecho. Velches
It's a
basket
walk.
plus the foul. It was a...
I thought it was a walk.
Yeah, but the foul should prevail.
Yeah.
Pero ang matindi dito, parang una yung walk.
Oo.
Bago ng foul eh.
Yan o. Parang apat pa yung hakbang.
He ran away from his problems.
Yep.
30-22.
It's just one of those times wherein hindi ka hinabol ng problema mo.
Big block by Destacamento. And Sarangani will get the ball back. This is an 8-0 run. Sparked by
Sarangani,
by
kaya
Gozum.
walo na lang din yung kalamangan. Oo, nagsimula kay Gozum.
30-22. 7.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Caliano. Destacamento. Thought about it. Takes the shot. No good.
Malakas.
Foul
That's a good foul.
given up by Caliano.
That's a good foul because that would have been another fast break opportunity. They already have 6 fast break points. Talking about Biñan.
Pamboy. Impayan. Pamboy gets it back.
Still in this matchup zone is Sarangani, no problem. Execute that time. Little two-man game para kay Raimundo at kay Waray.
Gozum misses the 3. Rebound. Nakuha ni Ballesteros. Roca Curva gets the ball in stride. No finish. Pamboy steps out to the 3-point line. Yes, sir. 35-22. 6 na puntos na para kay Pamboy Raimundo. That's a couple of 3-pointers from him.
Always a dead shot, no? Especially when nakikita mo yung intention ni Pamboy to score.
Yeah.
I've always believed he's a better scorer than he is a passer. But he's a good passer. Magaling din siya mag-set up ng kanyang kakampi. But following his career sa Baste, especially shooting from the 3, mahusay siya dyan.
Destacamento settled for the outside shot. I thought he had a clear lane to the basket. Waray. Atake. Block by Destacamento. Ganda ng bawi ni King dun. Ganda din ang bawi ni Pamboy. Bigay kay Waray and easy too.
I tell you, the small guards tulad ni Pamboy, you always have to know kung nasan sila.
Lastimosa is fouled on the way to the cup.
Nakakainis yung mga ganyan eh, yung mga tipong Alvarado. Minsan nagtatago pa sa likod ng kakampi. Ito yung... Uy, tumalikod pa si
Oh
Bamboy.
my! He gave them the look. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme. One-stop shop appliances.
Oo, hindi natin nakita yun,
Hindi
ha?
ko nakita yun, ha? Pag ganun na pala si Pamboy ngayon.
Pang top 10 yun.
A look-away three-pointer from Pamboy Raimundo. Carlo Lastimosa at the line.
Gusto mo ba yung mga ganun?
Hindi. Gusto ko ano lang, play the game the right way, celebrate, you know,
Okay, Coach Pop.
keep it simple. Ano naman tayo, no frills man tayo. Ayoko yung may mga maraming...
Yung mga shimmy.
Hindi, tsaka yung mga maraming, abubot sa court.
Amazing that you say that being a Warriors fan.
Well, at least 3-1.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the MPBL game. Lastimosa.
Nangyari, they're pushing away Fajarito. That ball will remain with Biñan. Alam mo yung gusto ko na dito kay Fajarito din eh, no? I think there's a level of consistency in his play now compared to, you know, seasons past na parang, you know, what are we gonna get from him tonight?
Oh, yes.
Now, you know that, okay, he's gonna be solid, he's gonna be assertive as Jonathan Gray.
I thought that developed already second part of last season
Yeah.
for him. I mean, I'm not sure what the numbers are. I'm just top of my head, pero
But
Biñan, after being up by only 8, nadagdagan na ng isang numero sa kaliwa. 18 na after this 3 by Sir Ronnie.
No, that's Jonathan Gray.
Jonathan Gray. Kamukha eh.
Pogi
My
din
bad.
eh. Pogi din eh. 40-22, Biñan in the lead.
Lenny Pacquiao 50 tayo. Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong pagbabago 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod si Manny. Lenny Pacquiao. Para sa 100%'ong Pinas 50 ka.
50 tayo. 50 si MP. Hati mo, si Manny.
Biñan will face Pasig, the former team of Coach Boyet. And May 15, makakalaban nila ang Basilan. And on May 21, they take on the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers, another team from the South.
Hindi walk in the park yung tatlong yan, ha? Kahit sabihin mo yung Pasig. Ha?
Yeah.
You have to bring your A game there. Especially the latter two.
Inside. That's another missed opportunity from Sarangani. That was Brillantes. The miss from point-blank range. Aliare calls down the rebound. Sunga is back in the game. Aliare is there as well. Lars knocks down the 3.
Simple-simple. No, once you close out, it's gonna put the ball on the deck. Wala nang sayang na galaw that time. Wide open. Really a slow shot, but knocks it down still.
Jonathan Gray. Pamboy. Fingers with the pick. Fajarito, almost a steal by Aliare. It will stay with Biñan. 3 seconds under shot clock. Coach Boyet, humingi muna ng timeout dito. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Biñan up by 15. back inside the Lotte Sports Arena in Biñan, Laguna. We would like to give a quick shout out sa pamilya ng ating isang referee dito na si Ariel Arce. He's in action right now. His wife Marites and son B in San Antonio, Texas. Daughter K is in Kansas. Daughter C is in Georgia.
They're all over the world.
His sons A and J are stationed in Camp Humphrey in South Korea.
Wow.
Get a special deal for OneXBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
Talk about scattering.
And he's
Your
bored.
family.
And he's bored at home. That's why he's refereeing the MPBL.
Nagpaparami yata ng lahi ito sa buong mundo. Eh, no?
Yeah, that's why he's here. That's magawa sa bahay niya.
Meron sa Korea and all across America.
San Antonio,
Iba-ibang state yan, ha?
Kansas, Georgia. Wow. It's referee number 25, Ariel Arce.
Tsaka, ang cute ng ng mga pangalan ng anak niya. A, J, B. I mean, it's unique.
Yeah. And for all we know, these are just initials, really. But,
Maybe, yeah.
But nandito po yung tatay nyo. Nagre-referee sa MPBL.
Which reminds me, parang maganda itawag sa'yo talaga C. You know?
Ayan na naman. Wow, there's a delay of game warning on Biñan because of the water spilled on that.
During the timeout.
Yeah.
Palpal to.
Palpa si Ryan Suwal, another dead shot.
Former Sarangani.
Oh, Halyare lays it in. Junji was in the roster of Biñan last season, I believe, as well.
Parang nag-trade lang yung dalawa.
Pingris. Out to Suwal. Ryan Suwal. Sabi ko sa'yo eh.
Short-term memory.
Just sustaining this hot shooting of Biñan in the second period. Suwal takes that ball away from Sunga. Ryan. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Coach Boyet
You
just
drive me crazy.
looks away with a sort of a laugh.
Ay, kinatutuwa ni Boss Monchik Talisayon tsaka ni Mac Cardona dun sa dulo. Kanina pa sila nag-i-enjoy ng game na to. Malyari inside. Sunga is there. 10
Dalawang
seconds.
isip.
Takes it out. That's blocked by Pingris. Pingris running the floor.
Reward the big man. Give it to him.
Pinget. Suwal will take the three. Malyari. Suwal, another steal. Here's Pamboy. JJ Pito is set to check in. Suwal, you have to take that shot. Yes.
How could you leave him wide open? Pangatlong 3 points na yan.
Well, 48-27. Biñan shooting the lights out of their own arena here. Kit Jimenez, off-balance shot won't go. Rebound ni Pajarito.
To your point, 8 3-pointers here in the first half. Still 2 minutes to play. Kala ko titira ni Ryan dun sa logo.
Well, he could. Pamboy. Gray. Pajarito wants to join on the
Off
party.
right.
No. Junji grabs the rebound. Halyare sa ilalim. Halyare, the fadeaway is good.
Stops the bleeding for a while.
Now, Patrick Anunuevo is set to check in for Biñan. Maganda dito kasi parang maano nila eh. They give everyone an opportunity to play here. Steal by Sarangani. Sunga to Kit. 2 points. 48-31. 5 points now for Kit Jimenez. A little over a minute remaining in the first half. Jonathan Gray. That's it to Pingris. Pamboy. Launches. No. Brillantes. Bigay agad kay Malyari. Oh, nice pass to the guy
Nailang din siya kay
Black.
Pingris eh. Usually in transition, rarely do you see a big guy do a hard show on the drag screen. At that time, naka-ready si Ping. And it was enough to force the turnover.
Pat Anunueva is in the game. (48-31), Anunueva. Gray for 3. Brillantes with a rebound. Here's Diputado. Destacamento now with Junji Halyare. Junji attacks, taken away by Destacamento. By Parito rather. Sual, foot on the line. And Gray nakuha yung offensive rebound. 20 seconds remaining, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gray attacks, hang time, no. Escalambre, bigay kay Diputado. Diputado is fouled on the way to the cup by Ryan Sual. 2 free throws coming up, 8 seconds remaining in the second period.
That's a good read by Rev Diputado. Really caught in no man's land was Ryan Sual in between 2 white shirts. So he would have to choose between Diputado and I believe Escalambre or Malyari was in the corner. And then just forced the foul eventually as he drove hard to the basket.
Rev Diputado, almost 10 points per ball game. 8 seconds remaining. 15-point lead for Biñan. They've been in control right from the get-go. Anunuevo wobbled it. Gray, no. What a start para sa Biñan. Their three-point shooting.
9 of 25.
9 of 25. That's 27 points from the three-point line. And Ryan Sual had a couple of three-pointers to contribute to the cause of Biñan.
They were so good from beyond the arc that even shots like this was going in. At kahit idoble mo yung attempt ng Sarangani, which they had 12, hindi aabot doon sa attempts itong Biñan, which was 25.
48-33 at the break. Biñan on top.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Para sa atletang Pilipino.
Para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Para sa kababaihan, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Para sa kinabukasan.
At ito po ang MPBL Party List number 77 sa balota.
Kayo po ay nakatutok pa rin sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. It is halftime of our main game between the Biñan Tatakjel and Sarangani Gripper. Our halftime score is 48-31 in favor of Biñan Tatakjel. Ako po si Lyra Punsalan at kasama natin ngayon ang team manager of Sarangani Gripper, Sir Andrew Bellarmino, and the assistant team manager of Biñan Tatakjel, Sir John Ray Ganyola. Sir Andrew, kumusta yung naging conditioning ng Sarangani and how did you make sure na hindi mag-relax ang mga players after claiming your first win for the season?
Actually, after nung first win na nakuha namin last week, no,
yung ano ng team, tuloy pa rin yung ensayo namin, then dinagdagan pa actually ng mga coaches para magpursige pa rin yung mga players namin na magtuloy-tuloy yung condition namin. And especially ngayon, nakabalik si Kit and si Carlo. Hopefully maagang makapag-gel agad yung team, no, para makabalik na kami dun sa winning column.
Any greetings po, sir?
Okay, Gripper, sponsors namin po, no, yung Gripper Motorcycle Tires, Sogo, RK Hoops, Food Coma Manila, 69 Pong, Sol Sporting Goods, Red Dynasty, Jacob and Hats, Biton, Adorni Beans and Art Arsaga, Attorney Gerald Chavez, and Guerrero Brotherhood.
Maraming salamat, Sir Andrew Bellarmino, the team manager of Sarangani Grippers. And now to my left, we have Sir John Ray Gagnola, the team manager of Biñan Tatakgel. Sir, kumusta po ang assessment nyo sa first half for Biñan Tatakgel? And ano yung mga winner-out nyo sa training na naipakita nila sa first half?
Sa ngayon, okay naman yung pinapakita ng team namin. So, lahat ng game plan namin, nasusunod naman nila. So, yun, hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy hanggang fourth quarter. Masunod lang namin yung pinautos lahat ni Coach. Yun lang naman.
Any greetings, Sir John Ray?
Siyempre, special thanks sa, sa sponsor namin, B-Star, GameX, sa mga bosses namin, Boss Sajid Anuevo, Vice Gel, and Pin and Claw. And special thanks kay Boss Monching. Yun lang.
Maraming salamat, Sir January Ganrola, the Assistant Team Manager of Biñan Tatakgel. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Ang hirap ng buhay na pinagdaanan ko, ayaw kong madaanan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Kaya I hope na ang ating bansa umunlad, magkaisa tayo, ipagdasal natin ang ating mga leader dahil walang imposible sa Panginoon pag tayo ay nagdarasal. Nung ako ay naupong senador, hindi ko po talaga kinompromise yung posisyon ko kasi yung commitment ko sa taong bayan, manatiling commitment ko sa kanila habang ako'y pinagkakatiwalaan at nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno.
Masakit lang isipin, Mr. President, na ang programa na para sa mga mahihirap, tapos may mga tao na kumokontra. Kasi pagka maganda yung ginagawa para sa mga mahihirap, dahil kalaban ka, kukontrahin ka. Nakakabuti naman sa taong bayan. Pagkakalaban ka, ganun. Kaya walang progreso, walang kaunlaran ang bansa natin dahil after ng administration ng isang leader, pag mapalitan siya, hindi ipagpatuloy yung programa niya na maganda para sa taong bayan. Pagkatapos naman ng isa, yung magandang programa niya, mahinto na naman, ibang programa na naman. Bakit hindi natin suportahan? Kahit na ba, ang isang politiko, ang puso para talaga sa taong bayan o tumulong, kung maganda yung programa, dapat suportahan na lang. Ang problema, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda. Lahat ba yung mga programa ng mga nakaraang leaders ay hindi maganda? Pagdating sa mga mahihirap, nasasaktan ako pagka binabati ko yung mga programa para sa kanila. Diyan ako galing sa pagiging mahirap. Yung walang makain sa isang araw. Naranasan ko yun. Kaya ako, anumang narating ko, anumang pera, anong halaga ang nakamtan ko sa buhay, hindi mahalaga para sa akin yan. Ang importante, makatulong ako sa taong bayan, makatulong ako sa kapwa ko. We came to this world naked, and we will depart alone and naked. Wala tayong madalala. Iiwanan natin lahat yan. Ipaglalaban ko ang karapatan ng mga mahirap na tao.
Atin itong bansa, gusto ko po na tayong lahat nagtutulungan para umunlad ang ating bansa, para umasinso ang bawat Pilipino. Mga kababayan ko, mga nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno, pagkaisa tayo, isipin natin na ang mga kababayan natin nagugutom, nahihirapan. Yung iba, walang sariling tahanan, natutulog sa kanila lamang. Tayo, lahat ay pari-parihong tao, may puso na nararamdaman. Naway, bawat isa sa atin, lahat tayo, accountable tayo pagharap natin sa Panginoon. Lagi kong sinasabi, kahit ano pa, kayaman mo, kahit ikaw pa pinakasikat sa buong mundo, pag namatay tayo, wala tayong madadala kahit piso. Ang Manny Pacquiao, walang karapatan magyabang kahit kanino. Dahil galing po ako sa hirap. Therefore, ang aking gagawin, tutulungan yung mga kasama kong naiiwan doon sa laylayan. Tutulungan sila. Ang dasal ko palagi sa kanila na umasinso din sila sa buhay at makaahon din guminhawa sa buhay. Kaya tayong lahat, mga kababayan ko, sama-sama tayo, magkaisa tayo para sa tagunlad ng ating bansa, tayong lahat magtutulungan.
get some more. Mga kaliga. MPBL party list. Number 77. Ang kaliga ng bawat Pilipino.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas
50 tayo! 50 si MP! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Para sa atlitang Pilipino.
Para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Para sa kababaihan, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Para sa kinabukasan.
At ito po ang MPBL party list number 77 sa balota.
Biñan with a 15-point lead against Sarangani. And the home team trying to grab their 4th straight victory dito sa kanilang Alonte Sports Arena. And it was a story about Biñan's hot shooting. And it was Joseph Peña-Redondo who set the tone with 3 3-pointers in the first 5 minutes of the game. And Biñan got 6 more the rest of the way. And that's why we have this big advantage para sa kanila at the break.
Have I told you what my father, taught me? This one principle?
Ano yan?
Huwag kang gumastos, okay, ng 2 piso kung ang kinikita mo piso lang. Sometimes, it's just simple math. Ilan na lamang ng Biñan?
15.
15. Ilan lamang nila sa 3 points? 5.
5.
Times 3. 15. Yan na yun. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit lamang ang Biñan. Ilang beses natin pinag-usapan buong laro ng first half. Itong hot shooting, itong Biñan. Especially, first part, Peña-Redondo, 3. Suwal,
2.
Pero yung isa doon, pang-highlight.
Kaya nga, yung long 2 pa yung highlight doon.
Step back. Diba? Pero yung shooting nila was a big difference. And a big part of that was, for the most part, itong defense ng Sarangani, they started out the game with a zone, did some matchup zones, and a little man-to-man, and they paid the price. Ayun.
And right now, Biñan will have the ball to start the 3rd period. JJ Pido, Ronnie Alonte, Mike Maestre, Big Boy Hernandez, and Joseph Peña-Redondo are back in the game. Tingnan natin kung mainit pa si Peña-Redondo. Alonte had a 3 as well in the first half.
I want to thank all my math teachers from high school.
Alam mo, you could have
it
made,
has come to fruition.
You could have made that explanation. Kinomplicate mo pa eh.
It was simple math.
Yeah, the simple math, the math is simple. Your explanation, no.
Complicated. Simpleng tira ni Malyari doon sa elbow, hindi lang pumasok, no?
Here's Pido. JJ. Atake. Quickly apologizes to Big Boy Hernandez, and it's 48-33. Sarangani, they need a good start here in the second half. Gozum now with Kit Jimenez. Binabantayan ni Pido. Kit. RB Bringas with a jumper. No. Brillantes diving for that loose ball. Saves it to Gozum. Kit. Back to Gozo. Martin misses the 3. Big Boy, naagaw ni Jimenez ang rebound. And RV will miss.
So 2 opportunities para sa Sarangani that time. That leads to itong free throws ni Mr. Bringas.
Sabi ni Master J, kitira mo na. Sabi na kay Kit. This is a free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Bringas gets the first one to drop.
They've been perfect so far from the line. Talk about itong gripper. 6 of 6. 7 of 7.
This was an 8-point lead kanina, and then all of a sudden, pumasok sila Ryan Sual, lumobo na naman ulit. Now, it's down to 13. Maestre. Pido. Kit Jimenez ang nakabantay sa kanya. Maestre. Saves it to Pido. Malyari. Trying to complete the steal. Nakauna na sana si Bringas.
Okay lang. 1 second left on the shot clock.
1 second on the shot clock.
Maganda depensa na Sarangani dito. Alonte to inbound. Oh, turnover. Gozum comes up with the steal. Jimenez to Malyari. Atake. J-Mark. Kick out. Bringas. Tira na doon. Jimenez. Shot fake. Kit. Punta sa gitna.
Umangga sa pader.
Hernandez was there.
There's a reason why we call him Big Boy.
Inside, RV, no. Bringas, finally.
Not the second time.
48 to 37. I'm sure Coach Boyd does not like the start here.
Ay, papasok niya na si Waray at si Pamboy. Actually, platoon.
JJ, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Peña Redondo trying to go for the step back. Maestre fires a 3. Gozum claims the rebound.
This could be a basket timeout situation. Kung makashoot dito ang Sarangani.
This lang ang tres ni Kit Jimenez. I have no problem with that shot though. Peña Redondo pinilit. Nandun si Big Boy sa ilalim, fouled by Bringas. And 5 players coming in for Biñan. Lastimosa, Ipayan, Ballesteros,
Marunong magbilang.
Raimundo.
Yung 5 sa loob, marunong magbilang eh. Nung nakita nila, 5 na yung nasa loob, hindi na kailangan tawagin. Alam nila, lahat na sila yan.
Hernandez has stayed on. He'll take the free throws. 4 points and 4 boards from Big Boy Hernandez. Mintis ang free throw ni Big Boy.
Minsan kasi ang player, marunong din magmaang-maangan pagpapalitan. Kunyari, may isa o dalawa na sa gilid. Ako? Totoo. Lalo na pag medyo malayo-layo, nasa kabilang side ng court.
Okay. Okay. Be honest. Be honest. Alam mo, papalitan ka na.
Okay.
Andun, pero nasa free throw line ka.
Okay. I-shoot ko, syempre.
Shoot mo?
Oo.
Shoot talaga.
Matindi yung pride ko sa free throw.
Okay, okay.
Matindi yung pride ko sa free throw. Alam mo bakit? Yung standard ko, asawa ko, nagagalit sa akin, parang may miss ako. That's no joke.
Taken away by Roca Corva. Kenny Roger will finish. 6 points for Flight 88.
Is that honest enough for you?
Yes. Huwag mo na akong tanungin. Malyari wants to take on Pamboy here. J-Mark pulls up and that is money.
Nice move. Nakita mo sana yung galaw na yun kung natuloy yung laro niya sa inyo.
He's a good guy, J-Mark.
Lastimosa, Mintis.
Jimenez, and if you're Biñan, this is the type of game that is to Sarangani's liking. Up and down, not a lot of defense. It's Lastimosa, but you gotta finish though if you're Biñan, and the foul given up by Brillantes on Impayan.
Kit thought he was tripped on the last play when he went for the up and under. This was the fast break of Flight 88.
That is brought to you by Extreme X Play on-the-go speaker. Take your music anywhere. And Waray misses the free throw. Only 3 points so far para sa Biñan here in the third. In the first 4 minutes, make that 4. Let's go to lineup unsala.
All eyes are on Kit Jimenez and Carlo Escalambre tonight as they suit up once again for the Sarangani Gripper after sitting out due to injuries. Matagal-tagal nga din daw na miss ng team nila ang kanilang versatility at hustle sa court, at ngayon nakikita natin na unti-unting bumabalik ang kumpiyansa at explosiveness ng Sarangani Gripper. Sabi ng coaching staff nila, they've been working quietly but consistently behind the scenes, making sure na pagbalik nila makapagbigay sila kaagad ng impact para sa team kahit na medyo masakit pa nga ang paa ni Kit. And tonight, ang pagbabalik nila hindi lang basta balik laro, but it's a statement. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. And when you have players like Escalambre and Jimenez just waiting, to recover and really, these are players that can make an impact sa team mo.
Capable.
That's Jimenez was he was a big contributor for Sarangani when he was with his team.
Noong unang taon niya rito sa MP.
They were a top 4 team in the South.
I remember. Yeah.
Jimenez is on the bench. 5 points so far. Pamboy. Waray. Against Brillantes. Waray is fouled by Brillantes.
He's stronger than what he looks like through the years. Itong si Waray. Tulad ng matchup na yun, he's probably giving up at least 15-20 pounds against kay Brillantes. Pagsalo niya ng bola, dira front pivot, as you see, Mac Cardona.
That's Boss Monching.
Boss Monching.
Tsaka si Ruel Condo, mga tropa natin yan. Taga Bacolod din yan.
Talaga?
Kapatid ng kaklase ko nung college. Si Ruel. Ganun ka... ganun kadikit.
Small world.
Small world. It's a small world. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Ganun talaga pag friendly ka.
Yeah. Okay.
Kita mo, friendly. LGR nga no? Kaibigan din natin yan.
Super friendly yan.
Rozum picks up the offensive rebound. Here's Malyari.
Good pass.
Arby draws out Ballesteros.
Asking for the foul. Ends up in a turnover. Probably should have taken the shot.
54-41, 4.5 minutes to play in the third. 11 assists for Sarangani, only 8 for para dito sa Biñan. Here's Pamboy. Binigay kay Carlo Lastimosa, now with Rocacurva. Kenny. Atake ni Kenny Rocacurva. That's short. And he gets his own miss. He will recycle the offense. Crossover Carlo. Nabitawan ng bola. Gets it to Rocacurva. Waray was waiting all day. And Rocacurva gets another rebound. Pamboy, 8 to shoot. Raimundo.
Float game.
No good. Junji says that's enough. Malyari to Carlo Escalambre. Foot on the line. No good on the 3. Malyari, offensive rebound. 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock for Sarangani. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Malyari. Natrasan. Nagtumira ng jump shot and he knocks it down.
Was in double figures in the last game with 10. Now close to that, has 8 after that jumper.
11 points ang lamang ng Biñan. Sarangani has won this quarter by 4. Waray, no good. And a foul whistled on Impayan as Velchez goes down on that rebound. This is the play of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. May pahinga muna si Impayan and in comes Christian Fajarito. Here's Malyari. Swings it over to Bringas. That's a 3. And RV makes it an 8-point game.
Passed up on the shot possession prior that time. Did not pass. Did not even hesitate to take the shot. Pumasok na yan.
Sarangani, chance to inch closer. Foul. Basket is good.
What a nice move that was. Little breakdown move. Nakakuha ng buwelo after the stop. Look at this move. Crossover hesitation.
That's our Gixer, great move of the game, born for greatness. And the floater, it goes down para kay Malyari. And ngayon, no, unable to complete the three-point play, but he gets his own miss.
Oh my. That has to be...
Escalambre, almost. Oh! Ganda ng talbog ng bola para sa Sarangani.
Hindi ka dapat matuwa ron. Sure ako hindi masaya si Coach Boyet doon dahil walang rebounder na Sarangani. That was basically 1 versus 5. Kasi nakababa na yung mga kasama niya eh. Ito si Malyari, 4 white shirts were in the front court and sa court ng Biñan. And after the miss, ang nakakuha yung 1.
Baseline inbound for Sarangani, 54-48. They found themselves back in this ball game. They make it a 4-point game. Biñan losing momentum here in the third. Only 6 points para sa kanila. Lastimosa drives. Velchez is there, but Carlo will not be denied.
Much needed basket, obviously. That is 6 already for Carlo.
This was a 21-point lead in the first half. That's a foul. And that's a penalty ng Biñan. This is the play of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Yan yung pinag-usapan natin kanina about kay Carlo, no? He still has, that silent athleticism still in him with moves like that.
This is a 24-8 run dating back to the second quarter. Because it was 48-27. So, sinaran ng Sarangani ng 6-0 run ang first half natin.
Right.
And then they've started this quarter pretty well. They managed to sustain it. A minute and a half left here in the third. It's just a 4-point lead. Nabitaw pa na bola. Ni Carlo Lastimosa. Here comes Sarangani. Escalambre for 3. Oh, a run out para dito sa Biñan.
They catch a break on that one after the turnover, which is their 9th. They only had 4 in the first half, talking about Biñan. Escalambre misses a 3, pero Malyari binawi na rito.
10 points for Malyari. He has sparked this comeback para dito sa Gripper. 58-54. Lastimosa. Gray is set to check in. JJ Pido travel on Carlo.
Another turnover. Doble na, no? Itong turnover, mahigit doble.
The fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig. Free installation for split-type air conditioner.
That was their 10th turnover. 6 already in the quarter. So obviously not helping their cause. On top of Sarangani You know, we talked about the hot three-point shooting nitong Biñan no first half, making 9. They have yet to make one, and we're about to finish this quarter.
So this quarter, 21-10 for Sarangani. Jimenez, that's a tough shot. Caliano, Mintes, loose ball, picked up by Caliano. It's a 3. No. Ballesteros secures the rebound. JJ Pido on the move.
Last shot.
And they will go for the last shot of the quarter. Jonathan Gray. There's a mismatch on Fajarito. Ayaw ibigay. Nag-swing sa kabila. Lastimosa. Misses the 3. Jimenez has time. He'll launch it from half court. And a good quarter, to say the least, para sa Sarangani. They started the period down by 15. They were down by as many as 21 in the first half. With the third quarter belonging to Sarangani despite the efforts of Kenny Roger Rubacurva. Highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration.
Well, it was certainly a quarter to forget para sa Biñan because they committed so many turnovers. They were not making shots. The good news is we still have one more quarter to go for them.
Biñan up by 4 at the end of the third quarter. This is the Marlica Pilipinas Basketball League Season 7. We are live from the Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan in Laguna. And kaway-kaway sa ating Gixxer fan of the game, born for greatness. Final quarter coming up between Sarangani and Biñan. And Sarangani has managed to make a game out of this after trailing by 21. In the first half. It's only down to a 4-point lead para dito sa Biñan.
That's my friend.
Ron Monsayak.
Anton Almeida.
And also Commissioner Kenneth Dorentes.
Yeah. Didn't know he was here.
58-54. May Sarangani, no? 2-3 opportunities to na mababa pa itong kalamangan ng Biñan. But, you know, they went for 3-pointers. The low percentage shot.
Yep. Ang gusto ko, no, yung sa laro nila, even when they were down, it has not been an emotional game for them. You know, never high, never low.
Yeah.
They just kept executing, even though it was not the right execution until dumating yung third quarter. That's a big shot by Fajarito to open up the fourth quarter.
And it's a 3-pointer for Christian. 61-54. Jimenez. Binabantay ni Pido. Kit. Off-balance 3.
Not a good shot. Not a good shot. He's taken a lot of questionable shots in this game.
Gray, layup, fouled.
Now, even before that shot, he was already able to create the advantage. Yung ball screen from the right wing papunta sa ibabaw. He was able to draw 2 defenders, no, si Ballesteros. That's the time you want to give up the ball and exploit the advantage. Kasi ibig sabihin sa kabila, baka may 2-on-1, baka may 3-on-2 na. But instead, he uses the ball screen again and ends up with a poor shot. And it leads to Jonathan Gray ngayon sa free throws.
His free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, sa subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
And now, pinalitan siya ni Coach JK, having a few pointers to him. Probably telling him
That there was
what we just talked about.
yeah, that there was an option there for him already. 54-63. Biñan opens the fourth with a 5-0 run. There's a foul
Offensive foul. Tama ka dyan, foul.
on Bringas.
Pero, challenge itong Sarangani. So yun na pala yung senyas ng challenge. C. Okay.
Yeah, and Master JK thinking about it. And they, so challenge.
Tumira pa si Master.
Sablay nga lang. May coaches challenge tayo dito. Babalik ka lang.
The challenge of Sarangani Gripper was successful. There was no offensive foul.
The challenge successful. And I always like the reaction ng ni Master JK. Every time he gets a successful
challenge. Sabi ko sa iyo parang
may-
ganun
That grin.
like the Grinch. Ganun.
Like that grin. Yung grin niya na parang, hindi niya, he will not rub it in, but he will smile.
Yep. Libre.
Bringas.
Tinira nga.
Tapos
Oh,
sa
yun.
tres niya, rebound ni Pido.
Titingin sana sa akin yun kung na-shoot niya eh.
Baka bariling ka pa.
Kasi nakashoot siya eh, di ba? Before the end of the third quarter.
Here's JJ, download to Ping. Nag-cut
There you
si
go.
Carlo,
There you go.
layup. What a finish.
There you go. Madali ang basketball kung magtutulong-tulong. Nagtulungan sa possession na yan ng Biñan sa poste and then yung cut ni Lastimosa.
7-0 run. Bringas goes for the fadeaway. No good. Pangarito with a rebound.
The first shot, the one in the corner, I could accept even though there's a late challenge. That one, questionable.
And Jonathan Gray scores 9-0 run.
Ito, wala nang question to. Dahil time up na itong si Coach JK.
Yep. Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Nice finish by Gray as he tries to play his way back into shape here after an injury. Kailangan siya ng Biñan moving forward. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Para sa atlitang Pilipino.
Para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Para sa kababaihan, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Para sa kinabukasan.
At ito po ang MPBL Party List number 77 sa balota.
Ron Monsayak of the MPBL Party List. First Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes is there. And all smiles. Mga fans natin dito, lalo na mga fans ng Biñan. That's our fan of the game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Parang tumuntuwa talaga sila na nasa screen sila.
Eh ba dapat naman?
Boss Monching and Mac Macardona and syempre si Ruel Condo. Kit fires. Short. Rebound. King. J-Mark. Atake. Jumper. Yes.
They should put the ball more in the hands of Malyari.
He's been solid, no? Ito si Malyari.
He's been outstanding.
And ang gusto ko dito, as Brillantes, parang nakakuntik na mahubaran sa New Jersey. Kakahawak ni Ping. Inside, Jonathan Gray.
Strike a pose. Jonathan strike a pose.
Gozum, well challenged by Ping. Pido. Feed the big man.
You got two guys on him.
Mossa. Too strong there. And Malyari. Here he comes again. Stacamento now with Kit Jimenez for 3. Yes! Nagaling na naman yun kay Malyari sa magandang desisyon niya.
Right. Drive sa baseline. Then the swing. Kick out swing. Easier shot on the catch and shoot. Step in by Kit. Fast break.
Gozum gets the 2 points off the glass.
It's a good timeout by Coach Boyet.
That's a quick 7-0 run by Sarangani. It's only an 8-point lead for Biñan here.
And this is what you like about basketball, Sidel. You can think, even in the fourth quarter, yung momentum nasa iyo na. And you would be surprised how quickly even the momentum can go against you. Ngayon, momentum nasa Sarangani na. Only down by 8, Sarangani.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Hati mo, si Manny!
Back inside the Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan in Laguna. Next 3 games, the Sarangani, they go up against Bulacan on May 5. May 9, it's a test against the Abra Weavers. And on May 20, they take on the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters.
You're too nice. Hindi test yung Abra. Exam yan.
Quiz.
Hindi.
You had a special deal for MonexBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Magandang gabi sa aking true idol na si Boss Kaiser Galvez of the Muntinlupa Cagers.
Oy, Boss Kaiser.
Galing.
Kumusta? 5-1 ha, Muntinlupa.
Gusto mong i-cover ha?
Oo.
Ako ayoko eh. Kasi
bakit?
Baka ma-jinx ko eh. Ganda na nilalaro nila eh. Pajarito misses on the 3. Kuha nito Kakurba ang offensive rebound. Pajarito inside the paint. He's fouled by Gozum.
Well, I guess it really helps, no? Obviously, yung ginagawa ni Marvin Hayes. Di ba medyo late na rin sila nag-start eh. I mean, maybe not compared to Pasig or Davao as 4 games and they have 6 games already. Pero kung nasundan mo yung simula ng ensayo nila, nag-team building pa sila.
Yeah. Umabol pa yan kasi may laro kami sa liga eh. Si Boss Kaiser pumunta sa team building, pumunta tayo sa laro namin sa gabi. Ganun siya ka...
Isa lang tawag dyan.
Ano?
Addict. Addict sa basketball. Di ba, boss? Pero nakakatuwa kasi, so it created, at least on my part, nag-create siya ng curiosity. Anong klase kaya ng team na to? No? Not so many big names. No? Pero tulad yung napag-usapan natin, kanina sa laro, yung mixed of players sila, having a little bit of athleticism, veterans, young players. So far, it's turned really good for them.
Yeah, and you know what? Their only loss so far was that overtime.
Dikit pa yun. Naalala,
game winner ni Yves Sazon.
Right.
And that was an overtime game.
Who's been struggling, talk about Yves Sazon, pretty much, before that game winner.
Oh, and then
mga previous games niya.
Actually, ang bigat doon kasi si Marvin Hayes nakatira din ng tres doon eh before the possession prior. So,
saan venue ba yun?
Bataan.
Right.
Layo nun. Kailangan nilang bumiyahe nun. But again, you know, you gotta tip your hat off to a team na, you know, pagsimula, although late nagsimula,
Right.
mahirap din eh. Kasi pag late ka nagsimula and some of the teams are 2-3 games in
Hindi ka na
or
makakuha
4.
ng player number 1.
Hindi ka makakuha ng player and at the same time, iba na yung timing ng nakalaro na ng 4-5 beses.
Correct.
Escalambre is set to check in. So, credit to you, to the team owner of Muntinlupa, Boss Kai. I'll see you soon. Ibig sabihin walang plano maglaro. I'll see you soon. 69-61. Here's Kenny Rocacorva.
Poste nila si Ping. Only 7 seconds on the clock though, but he doesn't need much time.
Short on that one. He was asking for a foul. Brillantes waits for J-Mark. J-Mark. Inatrasan muna si Pamboy. He wants to take on Pamboy Raimundo here. Destacamento. Kit. Goes baseline. That's a tough one.
What a tough shot.
Brillantes. Kala ko di na natuwa si Master Jakey sa tira ni Kit eh.
Certainly has the license to do so. And it's a good thing Brillantes is at the right spot at the right time. Ngayon, nasa free throw na siya. Pwede pang bumaba ang kalamangan itong Biñan.
Siyempre, nanonood pa sa atin ngayon. Robbie Celis, masyado nang late to para mag-scouting. 9:30 na. Nung player ka ba, 9:30, tulog ka na?
Oo, kasi 6 o'clock ang ensayo namin sa UST. At least nakahiga na ako nun for sure.
Nakahiga na rin siya siguro. Nanonood, Robbie, si Toto. Galing ni Robbie Celis last week against Pangasinan.
Wala naman duda dyan.
As J-Mark Payan tries to complete this 3-point play.
Kakakita lang namin yan ni Robbie.
Talaga?
Yung break na kapag tune up kami.
Kaya kayo ang susi. Kayo natalo ang Pangasinan.
Hindi naman.
No, they won. Did you see that game? It went down to the 10.
Sa Pangasinan, di ba? Yeah. Malyari hits a shot once again. What a game for him. 14 points, 6 of 9 shooting. You were saying?
Yeah, that game went down the wire and went down to 10:45 in the evening. Lintis ang tira ni Pamboy. Tsaka si Robbie yung best player doon kasi kanya lahat ng overtime.
Oo.
Jimenez.
Somebody's gonna be open here.
Kit. Malyari has been asking for that basketball and that's a foul on JJ. And masyado malapit kay Kit doon. And 3 free throws here. And if he makes all 3, it's just going to be a 5-point game.
5-point game. Well, Kit Jimenez so far has 8 points on 14 shots. This will be his first free throws. Well, he does have 4 rebounds, couple of assists, 2 steals, and how about this stat? 3 blocks. Remember that one play?
Yeah.
Kay Destacamento yata yun. Sorry, kay Big Boy.
Kay Big Boy.
Yeah. That was in the first quarter. He got 2 straight blocks on a fast break as he hits all free throws.
So it's just a 5-point lead para dito sa Biñan. 4 minutes remaining at the Alonte Sports Arena. Here's JJ. Extra pass to Ping. Sa ilalim, too strong. Iging Payan, put back, still no good. Mark Pingris able to secure the offensive rebound and 2 free throws coming up.
Trying to impose their will inside. No, yung dalawang big guys sa Biñan doon sa play na yun. I think Pink's frustrated because tumawag pa ng foul, nakuha niya na yung rebound.
It's ang tanong doon kung sino mag-free throw, eh mukha siya pa yung mag-free throw dito.
So I guess that takes away the frustration.
Pinoy basketball legend Mark Pingris. Intis ang unang free throw. There was the play earlier. Not giving up was Ping, and that's the foul right there. Baba niya ng bola.
Oh, that penalty na itong Sarangani. Free throws missed.
0 for 2. Sarangani knocking on the door. Turnover though. And one of the rare times Malyari made a mistake in this ball game. Mintis ang layup. Ni Waray again. Finally. 12 puntos na para kay Waray Himpayan. That was a costly turnover. Jimenez thought about it. Lumapit si Kit. Drop pass. Brillantes inside the paint.
So, beautiful feed. But how about the catch? No ni Brillantes. Nakuha niya yun. Medyo mababa sa kanyang tuhod but still able to finish the play with a basket.
4 points for Ken Brillantes. Big Boy and Carlo set to check in for Biñan. Here's Pamboy Raimundo. Yes, sir. Three-pointer.
It's a big shot.
For Pamboy, you have to check if the foot was on the line. Malyari nagmamadali. No good. Himpayan secures the rebound. 8-point lead for Biñan. Pamboy. Oh, had an open lane there but lumabas muna kay JJ Pido.
Dahil pa naman oras.
Pingris nagbigay ng pick dito kay Pamboy. Baba sila kay Himpayan. Waray lost it. Fouled by Destacamento.
Cha-challenge ulit sila. And it looked to be all ball sa angulo natin.
This is our assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet. Title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. The yellow light is on, which means there's a challenge from Master JK. And we will be right back.
The challenge made by Sarangani is unsuccessful. Foul on King Destacamento is second.
So unsuccessful challenge for Master JK. Foul on King Destacamento. Tingnan natin yung nangyari dito. Christian, so...
Ayun, tinamaan naman talaga.
Oo.
Oo, sa angulo kasi natin, mukhang wala eh.
Mukhang bola.
Oo.
And Waray calmly sinks the free throw. 69-78. Been up and down this game, particularly for Biñan. But they managed to steady the ship here down the stretch. 2:20 remaining. 10-point lead para sa Biñan. Malyari, jumper, won't go. Rebound, Waray. Himpayan already has a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Pamboy. And Brillantes secures the board. Final 2 minutes of this ball game. Malyari to Kit Jimenez from way downtown. No good. Rukakurva able to secure the rebound. Takbo si Waray. Himpayan back out to Kenny.
No need to rush.
Lastimosa, 10 on the shot clock. Carlo, they go down low to Big Boy. Basket.
And that's the reason why you shouldn't rush. Also the reason why you gotta be smarter instead of picking up a technical.
Technical foul on Biñan, number 4. Big Boy Hernandez for taunting. Third foul on Big
Pero
Boy
ito,
Hernandez.
he might have a case kasi kila Cardona yata siya flexing. Hindi kay Bringas ba?
Yeah, but nakaharap kasi siya kay
Kay Bringas. Kaya pwedeng pagkamalan.
Oo.
Minsan kahit hindi yun yung intention mo, but if that's how it looks like, tatawag talaga ng officials yan.
Yeah. Big Boy kasi. Lagi kasi pag nakakashoot yan, agad? Flex agad yan eh.
Susunod, may Q&A na mga ganyan. Ginawa mo ba talaga?
Kanino ka nag-celebrate? Kaya hindi ako nagaganon.
Sagutin mo yung tanong ko, kundi technical kita. Lalong tatagal laro natin. Diputado.
Brillantes has had a strong performance, particularly on the defensive end.
Gotta give it to Sarangani. I don't think we expected them, especially how this started, for them to still be in this.
The assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Ken Brillantes at the line. Missed the first. Missed the second as well. Big Boy goes down. Diputado goes down. Lastimosa will get the basket. 83-70. And Gozo.
Well, you mentioned Diputado, in that last play. After top scoring in the last game in that first win, only has 2 points.
Well,
Gabi had 18 in the last game.
Only 6 minutes of action
Yun
para
lang.
sa kanya.
Yes. Which, actually, papunta na ako ron eh. Kasi, hindi natin nababanggit pangalan niya dahil wala siya sa loob. Which, still, we wonder why.
Yeah, and, Coach Master JK has gone for Malyari sa laro natin.
Yeah, he's been good.
And 65 seconds remaining. 83-70. All over but the final score here in Biñan. And Biñan will claim a 4th straight victory. Lastimosa to Pamboy. Pamboy.
Icing on the cake.
12 puntos para kay Pamboy Raimundo. It's 85-70. Diputado short on the jumper.
Biñan's complaining about something. I believe it's the screen by Bringas on Lastimosa, but hindi napapakinggan siguro yun. Ito, Brillantes.
Yes, on the 3.
Focus lang siya no?
Oo, laro lang. And I think he's gonna get more minutes, moving forward if he continues to play this way.
Yeah, that's a 6-point. He also has 10 rebounds, by the way.
And averaging only 5 minutes per ball game this season. Push shot, Carlo, yes. 17 seconds remaining, and Biñan increases the lead to 14. And they will dribble this one out. Coach Boyet Fernandez and the Biñan Tatak Gel picking up another victory at home. Sarangani loses another game. They drop to 1-8, but Biñan improves to 5-3. And they seem to be in a good place right now, better place right now to Biñan after the tough start to the season.
Well, a lot of positive stuff laro sa larong ito, especially how they started this game. That third quarter though is something na for sure mapanoorin nila, back to the drawing board, as they say, even though if it's a win. But tonight, with this win, they're gonna savor this and celebrate. Best player of the game, walang iba, kundi si Waray.
Waray Himpayan is the best player of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. And Himpayan, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists para sa kanya. 87-73, Biñan with a 4th straight victory. Let's go to Lyra Ponsalan.
Kasama natin ngayon ang best player of the game, Jmar Gimpayan of Biñan, Tatakchel. Jmar, back-to-back best player and a double-double performance sa'yo and now 4-game winning streak na ang Biñan. Ano sa tingin mo yung consistent sa sistema nyo na ginagawa nyo so far?
Unang-una lang sa lahat, thank you Lord sa magandang panalo at sa blessing. Ayun lang, yung consistent kasi sa namin yung siguro yung sa depensa namin na nalimitahan namin ng mas mababa yung score yung Sarangani. Siguro aggressive defense lang, yun lang.
And again, you defended well itong inyong home court. Ano pa sa tingin mo yung dapat pang abangan ng mga fans nyo dito sa Biñan?
Yun lang, abangan mo pa rin ng more aggressive at saka siyempre yung depensa pa rin, doon pa rin kami mag-stick.
Any greetings?
Unang-una sa lahat, kay Boss Monching at Alisayon, walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin, sa kay Boss Roel, kay Vice Jel ng Biñan, thank you. Sa girlfriend ko, kay Miracle, sa mama ko, tsaka sa papa ko dyan sa Valenzuela, sa kuya ko, sa mga taga-Barangay Oleras, Lawang Northern Samar, maupay na gabi sa iyo tanan. Sa mga taga-Valenzuela, binabati kayo lahat dyan, at saka sa lahat ng mga taga-Biñan.
Maraming salamat, Jmar Gimpayan, our best player of the game from Biñan, Tatakchel. Our best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Lyra. Congratulations kay Jmar Himpayan with a double-double to lead Biñan past Sarangani for their 4th straight victory. Pasay Astrodome tayo bukas para sa mga laban natin dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Rizal against Quezon City at 4 p.m. Imos against San Juan at 6 p.m. And at 8 p.m. it's Basilan taking on Pasay. So tuloy-tuloy lang action dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. For my partner Christian Luanzon, our courtside reporter Lyra Ponsalan, and for all the hard-working men and women here making up our team in the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ito po si Delph Tupas saying thank you and good night from the city of Biñan.
Ang hirap ng buhay na pinagdaanan ko, ayaw kong madaanan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Kaya I hope na ang ating bansa umunlad, magkaisa tayo, ipagdasal natin ang ating mga leader dahil walang imposible sa Panginoon pag tayo ay nagdarasal. Nung ako ay naupong senador, hindi ko po talaga kinompromise yung posisyon ko kasi yung commitment ko sa taong bayan, manatiling commitment ko sa kanila habang ako'y pinagkakatiwalaan at nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno.
Masakit lang isipin, Mr. President, na ang programa na para sa mga mahihirap, tapos may mga tao na kumokontra. Kasi pagka maganda yung ginagawa para sa mga mahirap, dahil kalaban ka, kukontrahin ka. Nakakabuti naman sa taong bayan. Pagkakalaban ka, ganun. Kaya walang progreso, walang kaunlaran ang bansa natin dahil after ng administrasyon ng isang leader, pag mapalitan siya, hindi pagpatuloy yung programa niya na maganda para sa taong bayan. Pagkatapos naman ng isa, yung magandang programa niya, mahinto na naman, ibang programa na naman. Bakit hindi natin suportahan? Kahit na ba, ang isang politiko, ang puso para talaga sa taong bayan o tumulong, kung maganda yung programa, dapat suportahan na lang. Ang problema, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda. Lahat ba yung mga programa ng mga nakaraang leaders ay hindi maganda? Pagdating sa mga mahihirap, nasasaktan ako pagka binabatikos yung mga programa para sa kanila. Diyan ako galing sa pagiging mahirap. Yung walang makain sa isang araw. Naranasan ko yun. Kaya ako, anumang narating ko, anumang pera, anong halaga ang nakamtan ko sa buhay, hindi mahalaga para sa akin yan. Ang importante, makatulong ako sa taong bayan, makatulong ako sa kapwa ko. We came to this world naked, and we will depart alone and naked. Wala tayong madalala. Iiwanan natin lahat yan. Ipaglalaban ko ang karapatan ng mga mahirap na tao.
Atin itong bansa, gusto ko po na tayong lahat nagtutulungan para umunlad ang ating bansa, para umasinso ang bawat Pilipino. Mga kababayan ko, mga nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno, magkaisa tayo, Isipin natin na ang mga kababayan natin nagugutom, nahihirapan. Yung iba, walang sariling tahanan, natutulog sa kanila lamang. Tayo, lahat ay pari-parihong tao, may puso na ramdaman. Naway, bawat isa sa atin, lahat tayo, accountable tayo pagharap natin sa Panginoon. Lagi kong sinasabi, kahit ano pa kayaman mo, kahit ikaw pa pinakasikat sa buong mundo, pag namatay tayo, wala tayong madadala kahit piso. Ang Manny Pacquiao, walang karapatan magipang kahit kanino. Dahil galing po ako sa hirap. Therefore, ang aking gagawin, tutulungan yung mga kasama kong naiiwan doon sa laylayan. Tutulungan sila. Ang dasal ko palagi sa kanila na umasinso din sila sa buhay at makaahon din, guminhawa sa buhay. Kaya tayong lahat, mga kababayan ko, sama-sama tayo, magkaisa tayo para sa tagunlad ng ating bansa, tayong lahat magtutulungan.